Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining. We will start the session in a minute. We'll just wait for other students to join.
Hi everyone, I hope all of you are doing well. Okay, uh, I see around 48 of you have joined. Yeah, we're just going to do a warm up for 1 or 2 minutes before we begin, right? So guys, are you excited for this class or rather this YouTube live? Yeah, guys. Okay, I'm getting the messages. Yes, great. Great. Okay, guys, before I start, okay, the purpose of this class is that you would be able to use connectors, okay, because I, as a teacher, I don't really like to think as a teacher. I like to think as a student, okay. So when I was preparing for IELTS myself, I used to wonder, why do we need connectors? What is the reason? Why do we need connectors? Uh, can anyone raise the hand and tell me, what is the need of connectors? Why do we even need it? Okay, Vatsal is raising the hand. Yes, Vatsal.
Whenever we are speaking without connector,
Mm-hmm.
sentence are look like someone throwing the sentences.
Okay, someone is throwing the sentences. That might hurt, huh? If someone will throw the sentence, that might hurt. Will it hurt, guys? If someone will throw the sentence. Okay, I think. Okay, to join two sentences, guys, I need hands so that you can answer. Yes, Priya. Why do we need connectors?
Well, as far as I think, we need connectors because if we talk without connectors, so it would seems like we are giving a speech. So to make the conversation more interactive, one
Mhm.
should need connectors. I mean, to
Uh,
make the conversation go long and to make it interactive.
to make it interactive. Okay, guys, okay, you all are close somewhere, but I'm going to give you uh, an answer based on what people from IELTS have to say. Okay, take a look at it. Take a look at this screen. Okay, so as you know that there are four things on which IELTS speaking is assessed. First is fluency and coherence. Second is lexical resource. Third is grammatical range and accuracy. And fourth is pronunciation. Okay, so this part of connectors, it comes under fluency and coherence. Okay, why there is there is an agenda here, what we are trying to fulfill. Okay, uh, how do we speak at length? How do we speak in the manner that it is understandable easily for the other person? Okay, that's the agenda. Now, can someone please raise the hand, and I want someone to come in and please read. Okay. Harmeet Gill.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi Harmeet. Harmeet, can you read this point? Fourth point.
Okay, sir.
Mhm.
Cannot respond without noticeable pauses and may speak slowly with the frequent repetition and self corrections.
Mhm.
Links basic sentences but with the repetitions used of simple connectives and some breakdowns in the coherence.
Okay. So again, this point, what it says, a person who would be speaking at four band under fluency and coherence uh, would respond with so many pauses. That means a person is not able to elaborate the answer, not able to use connectors. Okay, so that is the reason we don't really want 4 band. We want to get up, we want to get at the higher band. Okay, let's come here and read the 6 band. I want someone to come and read this. Yes, Puniti Jan.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Is willing to speak at length, though may lose coherence at times due to occasional repetition, self-correction, or hesitation.
Mhm.
Uses a range of connectives and discourse markers, but not always appropriately.
Right. Is willing to speak at length. Now, how do you speak at length? You can only speak at length if you give reasons, if you have explanation. And to give reasons and explanation, again, we need connectors, how we connect our ideas. Okay, so now we have come till 6 band. Let's move on and look here at the 9 band. A person who will get a 9 band, how it is going to look like under fluency and coherence part. Okay, I want yes, Priyanka, can you read this, please? 9 band under
Yes.
fluency and coherence. Yep.
Speaks fluently with only rare repetition or self-correction. Any hesitation is content related rather than to find words or grammar. Speaks coherently with fully appropriate cohesive features. Develops topics fully and appropriately.
Notice this point very carefully. Develops topics fully and appropriately. Speaks coherently with fully appropriate cohesive features. Okay, again, we are going to learn this aspect today. Okay, how do we develop topics appropriately and fully? Okay, how do we speak at length? Okay, how to increase fluency and what are even connectors? This is the reason I'm going to teach you. I don't know how many of you are aware about this, but all of these parameters, they are equivalent to 25%. Okay, 25% fluency coherence, 25% lexical resource, 25% grammatical range and accuracy, 25% pronunciation. Okay, so let's say if we attend this whole class today, we are going to cover 25% of IELTS speaking. Okay, how to use connectors. Great. Now coming back to the topic, because as I said, I don't really like to think with the mind of a teacher. I like to think with the mind of a student. Okay, so why do I need connectors? That was my first question. Now I have answered that. I have got the answer to that. I'm going to move on now. Okay, how do we use connectors? I'm using this thing that we have to speak at length, we have to elaborate answer. Now let's take a look at this. I want someone to please raise the hand who has not spoken. Who has not spoken? Okay. Is Navid Seth?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Please go ahead.
Using connectors. The simplest way for use to make more complex language is to make longer sentences. Using these connecting words instead of saying two short sentences, I think football is a really complete sport. It involves the need for skill and stamina. Use a connecting word and make a longer sentence.
Okay, thank
I
you.
think
So there are 2 sentences here, guys. I think football is a really complete sport. It involves the need for skill and stamina. But now if you would notice, these 2 sentences are related. Okay, so a person who would be speaking at a higher band will use connectors, will try to connect the sentences. So here they have connected this sentence using the word as. Can you read this sentence, please?
I think football is a really complete sport as it involves the need for skill and stamina.
Great. Okay, thank you. Let's call Grishma now. Yes, Grishma.
Yes, sir.
Yes. This part, please.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
In the same way, these 2 sentences, I think we have too many exams at my university. Most people I study feel the same can
Okay.
become.
Okay. Thank you. So guys, notice this thing again. There are 2 sentences here. I think we have too many exams at my university. Most people I study with feel the same. Again, there are two sentences here. Okay. So if you would take a look here, they have used this connector, and it's worth pointing out. Okay, they have again connected two sentences. So that's the idea, right? How we connect two sentences, right? Great. I'm going to ask, I'm just going to check how much we have learned. Okay, I'm going to write down two sentences. Let's say I like a girl. Okay, she is intelligent. Can you write down in the chat box how we can connect these two sentences? In the chat box, please. How can we connect these two sentences? Okay, no, come make a complete sentence. Make a complete sentence. Join these two sentences. Okay, I like a girl who is intelligent. Yes, that's what I am looking for. I like a girl who is intelligent. So a person who would get a higher band would speak like this. I like a girl who is intelligent as well as beautiful. Okay, if we want to connect it further, we can also add this. I like a girl who is intelligent as well as beautiful. And she lives in uh, this town, this place, something like this. Right? Guys, do you like this? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? How we elaborate onto the sentences? Is it making sense, guys? Whatever I'm trying to say. Great. So the bottom line here is that we have to speak at length. Whatever sentences can be connected, we have to connect them. We can use because also. I like a girl because she is intelligent. If you want to give the reason why you like a girl, yes, then you can use because. But here you're saying, oh, I like a girl who's intelligent, right? You're trying to point out that girl, that, oh yeah, she's intelligent. But using because is also fine. Okay, great. Let's move on, guys, and add one more feather to our hat. Okay, I want someone to please come and read this. Someone who has not spoken, please. Yes, Navneet Singh.
Sure. Using dependent clauses with words like when, until, and wherever can also make your sentences fuller. For
Mhm.
example, I always have that sense of happiness when I'm running, whatever mood I was in before I began.
Okay. So this sentence again, it is there, right? What you can deduce from this sentence? Again, this is a combination of two sentences. Whatever mood I have before I run, I always have that sense of happiness when I am running. Okay, so again, it is the you're trying to join two ideas. Okay, so this is one thing that you have to know here. Now, I'm not saying connectors, they don't just mean conjunctions, okay, and or no, we can connect ideas using variety of things. Okay, we learned certain ways on the previous slide. Now we are learning some more ways. Okay, but they have to come out naturally. That's the idea. uh, Balu, can you read the second sentence? Thank you, Navneet. Balu, can you
Yes,
read
sir.
the second one, please? Yes.
When I think about the problems my parents' generation had, I feel very lucky in comparison to them.
Okay, a person who would be speaking at a six band would try to speak like this. Oh, I have very less problems in my life. Okay, but a person who would be speaking at a higher band or eight band, that person would try to say, oh, in terms of my parents, I think I don't even have any kind of problems. So that person would try to compare. That means you would demonstrate the examiner that you're able to think in
And so,
English, right? So
yes, sir.
again, when you are speaking, don't directly come to the point. Making comparison is one of the ways of speaking in a better way, right?
Yes, sir.
uh, Thank you, Balu.
Thank you, sir.
Gurpreet Kaur, third one, please.
Until we move to Canada in 1 or 2 years, we plan to continue working as much as possible in order to save some money.
Great. Again, the bottom line here is what? Connect the sentences, make your sentences fuller. I see a lot of students is speaking in short sentences. I know I'm not there's nothing to blame. It's just that we need right guidance. Okay, we all know spoken English, we have studied in schools where we were taught in English, we all know basic English, right? We just need some tips and tricks, and that is the reason this speaking club at Leap Scholar was started. Okay, so that we can guide all of you. Anyway, guys, everything clear till here? Any doubts? Everything clear, guys, till here? Any doubts? Yes or no, guys? Okay, no doubts. Great. Guys, I have read somewhere that students, they don't have doubt because of two reasons. Either a teacher is teaching amazingly or a teacher is not teaching at all. So I don't know which one is the reason. But I read these two things, right? या तो कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा है या तो सारा कुछ ही समझ में आ रहा है. यही यही वजह हो सकती है. Okay, great. Great. Okay, guys, let's move on. um, Now, what is this subjunctive structure? Don't go with the name. Okay, don't go with the name. Someone who has not spoken, can you please come in? Okay, Mansi.
Hello.
Yeah, Mansi, please read this first para.
Okay. You might not hear people talk about the substantive in English, but it does exist. It often expresses a sense of something being unreal or unlikely. You can demonstrate it by using verbs like wish and suggest with a dependent clause.
Again, this is a typical grammar that is written here. We don't really have to worry about grammar so much here. When do we use subjunctive structure? I know all those students who speak Hindi, you must have spoken a lot of time like this. Kash yaar aisa hota, अरे यार काश ऐसा होता, काश ऐसा कर लिया होता, right? So and all those students who don't understand Hindi, you must have spoken like this a lot in your life. Oh, I God, I wish I had that car. I wish I had money equivalent to Elon Musk. Okay, you use uh, this is known as subjunctive structure. We're going to take a look at the sentences. Okay, Karthik Kandelwal.
Hi, Mohammed. Good afternoon.
Yes, hi. Please read this.
Okay. I wish that it were less important for people to worry about what they wear, but unfortunately, for some people, it seems to matter. Note, it's possible to use the form I wish that it was here too.
Okay, guys, you notice this sentence that after it is singular and they have used were. So to the naked eye, it might look like this is grammatically wrong, but this is correct. Okay, when we talk about something that we wish or something that doesn't exist, okay, we can use were after that. Okay, I wish I were rich. Okay, if you demonstrate this in front of the examiner to elaborate your answers, oh my God, examiner is going to be impressed. I must tell you. Okay, but yes, using was is also correct. Okay, so again, this is something that you are imagining, you're wishing for this thing. Oh yeah, I wish that it were less important for people to worry about what they wear. Oh, right, that's what you're trying to say. Let's call Asmita. Asmita, this one please, last one.
If you want to experience really typical food, I suggest that you have lunch with a local family.
Great, here you are suggesting. Okay, it doesn't mean that it is going to happen. You are just suggesting that, oh yeah, you can try this. Okay, guys, I want 2-3 hands, some answers from students, what you wish for, what you had in your life, or what you want. Someone who wants to make a sentence, please raise a hand. Let's hear it. Only 3 hands. Come on, guys, need more. Yes, Neeraj Pandey.
I wish I could move to Canada to pursue my higher education.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I wish I could move to Canada. Yes, always past tense. Good. Venkat? Venkat?
Yeah, just want to talk. Yeah, yeah, sir. I just want to read that sentence, sir. So that's why I raised my hand.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Uh, Hiren Patel, what do you wish for?
Yeah, I wish to I get permanent residency in Canada in next year.
I wish I had a permanent residency. Okay,
Okay.
great. I wish I had a permanent residency. Um, okay, good. Anyone
Had
else? Yeah.
had it past tense, so I avoid it.
Yo, no. We always use in this subjunctive structures. We always use this. You see this. I wish it were less important for people.
Yes.
Notice this thing carefully. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Right.
Thank you.
I wish I had that Apple iPhone 12. Okay. It doesn't mean I want it in the past. It means that am I'm wishing it right now, but it is not something that is true. It is something that I'm wishing for. I'm imagining. Right.
Right, sir. Got it.
Cool. Yes, rest the sentence of the remaining students were correct. No doubts in that. Great. Let's move on and dive into something else. Okay, complex tense structure. Again, I'm not here to teach you grammar, just to uh, uh, give you that spark. Okay, the knowledge that you have inside you, I want to ignite that up. Okay, I want to bring it out because I know all of you already know this style of speaking. Okay, but I know it is somewhere suppressed in your head and I want to just give it a push so that it comes out. Okay, uh, someone who has not spoken, can you please raise the hand? Someone who has not spoken. Come on, guys, there are more than 100 students in the class. I want maximum participation. Yes, Vishal.
Okay. Having lived in this country all my life, I can honestly say that it is not true. That is not true.
Great. Okay. How we can use more complex sentences? Second one also.
I think that anyone who saw what happened would have said that it was completely unfair.
Vishal, try to read a bit slowly and open your jaw while you're reading. Please read it again. Yeah.
I think that anyone who saw what happened would have said that it was completely unfair.
Right. So guys, this slide I am trying to show you, there is a grammar club also, which is handled by Diksha at LeapScholar. You can always join grammar club to learn tenses. There is a separate class on tenses, and the usage of tenses. If you master that usage, if you rather not master, if you just even get the basic idea of tenses, so you can elaborate onto your sentences. So if you haven't joined the grammar club yet, please make sure you do. Okay, please make sure you do. Anyway, move on, let's move on. And I'm sure you must have a lot of confusions regarding this, although even though in spite of what is happening, sir, we don't understand. Okay, Supali Kashyap.
Yes, sir.
Yes, can you read this please?
Yeah. Although, even though, in spite of, and despite are all used to link two contrasting ideas or show that one fact makes the other fact surprising. They can all be used at the beginning or in the middle of the sentence.
Okay, again here I noticed this word contrasting ideas. Now what is contrasting ideas? Can anyone raise the hand and tell me what do we mean by contrasting ideas? Okay, yes, Mujib.
Hello, sir.
Hi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me, please.
I think it has a synonym that to highlight something.
No, not really, but yes, I really appreciate you people coming and speaking. That should be the spirit, because we all learn after
Contrasting ideas or
falling
something.
down. Okay, guys. Yes, I'm getting messages. Contrasting ideas. Again, opposite ideas. What does it exactly mean? I'm going to explain it to you with a simplest sentence. For example, I am hungry. Okay. Mujib,
Yes, sir.
if I am hungry, what should I do?
I am hungry.
If
I
I'm
want to.
hungry, if
I
I'm
want
hungry,
to
what should
eat.
I do?
I want to. I want to eat.
Yes, but if I use an opposite sentence here, I am hungry, I will not eat. Okay, so then
Okay.
these two sentences are contrasting
Okay. Okay. Okay.
ideas. Okay, I am hungry, but I will not
But
eat.
I will
Okay,
not eat.
so again, but is a contrasting connector. It is used to connect contrasting ideas. Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay.
same is the purpose of although, even though, in spite of, and despite.
Oh,
Okay,
yes,
despite
sir.
being hungry, I will not eat.
So we
Any
can use these words instead of but.
Yes, we can use these words, and if you use them, then trust me,
Yes,
your
sir.
spoken English would be good. Why? Because you would have a variety. You would be able to contrast the situation.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
for example, if a person would ask you, what are your hobbies? So how would you answer this question, Mujib? What are your hobbies?
My hobby is listening music, playing cricket,
Okay.
and reading articles. I like
Okay.
cricket very much.
Okay, so a person who want to speak at length might
Mhm.
answer this in this way. uh, uh, Currently I love to play cricket, and I love listening to music. However, in the past, I used to swim a lot. So again, this person is trying to give even an answer which is at a stretch. Okay, the well developed answer, right?
Sir, we have to be in a sequence of past, present, and future
No,
kind of.
not really, not really. But yes, this person is trying to give the dimensions of his life. That currently I do this. In the past, I used to do this. Right.
Yeah.
So again, a very
Mhm.
good style of speaking. How we demonstrate this style of speaking? By learning these connectors. Yes.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Great. Thank you, Mujib.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Okay, let's look at the sentences now. Come on, guys. I see 104 students in the class. Come on, I need some new hands to be raised, please. I need some new hands so that I can call people. Great. Yes. Anu Garg. Anu Garg.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you read these two sentences, please?
Okay, despite the rain, we enjoyed the festival.
Mhm.
We enjoyed the festival despite the rain.
Again, guys, what kind of keyword is despite here and here? What kind of keyword is there?
This
Yes, guys. What kind of contrasting keyword is? Oh, I have given the answer myself. It is a contrasting keyword.
contrast.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. So, guys, whenever there is a rain, for example, there is Diwali. Okay, you want to burn crackers. Okay, you want to enjoy it, but then there is rain, so you will not be able to enjoy it. Okay, so here the person is trying to say, oh, despite the rain, we enjoyed the festival. Okay, what would rain do? Rain would not let me celebrate Diwali peacefully how I wanted to. But yes, despite the rain, we enjoyed the festival. Again, contrasting ideas. Okay, also there is a myth, a very big myth among students, that we cannot use despite in middle or in the beginning. Guys, it is absolutely fine to use it in the beginning as well as in the middle. Okay, we enjoyed the festival despite the rain. Despite is same like but. The way I use the word but, I am hungry but I will not eat. Despite being hungry, I will not eat. So same thing. Okay, now, why on earth do I need although, even though, in spite of, despite? Why on earth do I need this? Because I, again, with the mentality of a student, whenever I learn things, there is a reason behind that. Okay, I just don't learn things because I have to learn. No, that's not how it works. There should be a reason why I want to learn things. Okay. Let's move on and look at the usage of in spite of and despite. Great. Uh, Someone who has not spoken, please raise the hand. Okay. Yeah, Dania. Dania.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please read this.
They never made much money in spite of their success. In spite of the pain in his leg, he
Okay.
completed the marathon.
Great. Guys, again, what do you notice? They never made much money in spite of their success. Guys, do you think a successful person will have money? A person who is successful. Normally, what do we associate success with? Do you think a person who is successful will have money? Yes or no, guys? Okay. Okay. Great. But in terms of success, for example, no matter how many successful people we have seen, they have good life. Okay. They tend to have money these days. They are given lots of perks by government also, right? So again, uh, they were so successful, they never made much money. For example, uh, take an example of our former president Abdul Pakisur Jainul Abidin Kalam, right? He was so successful, okay, but he always used to live the life below his means. Okay, he would never spend a lot of money, but he was so successful that whole world used to respect him. Okay, and he is even after his demise, he is there on earth, right? So yeah, he never made so much money in spite of their success, right? So again, choice. Great. Now, guys, take a look at this example. In spite of the pain in his leg, he completed the marathon. A person who would be hurt, a person who would not be able to walk, okay, or who has pain in his leg, would that person be able to complete the marathon, guys? A person with the pain in leg, marathon is like a big race where you have to run for kilometers. Do you think? Yes or no, guys? Okay. Some students are saying yes if he is dedicated, but yes, I'm not talking about the extreme situation where a person again, yes, is like Mika Singh. Great. Okay, let's take a more practical example where you would be not where you would not be able to do anything. Despite having a headache, I had a great birthday, right? uh, if you have headache, I'm sure no one will want to have headache during his or her birthday, right? So despite having headache, again, these two sentences are contrasting sentences. Headache, I had headache, I had a great birthday. So I'm joining these two contrasting sentences. Despite having a headache, I had a great birthday. Great. Okay. Some students are like, नहीं नहीं सर, वो तो भाग के कर ही लेगा रेस कंप्लीट, वो तो भाग के रेस कंप्लीट कर ही लेगा. Okay. Okay. So yes, these are certain examples on in spite of and despite. How we can use them, I have written it in blue. I want someone to raise the hand, please, who has not spoken. Someone who has not spoken, please raise the hand. Okay. Ravi. Yeah, Ravi. Ravi, can you read this, please? I think he's not there. Kunal.
Yeah. Note that it is common to use in spite of and despite with the expression the fact that, followed by a subject and verb. In spite of the fact that he worked very hard, he didn't pass the exam. Despite the fact that he worked very hard, he didn't pass the exam.
Right. So guys, what they're trying to say is that whenever we use in spite of and despite, mostly it is used with this phrase, the fact, in spite of the fact or despite the fact. Guys, don't use the word despite of, okay? It's only in spite of and despite. That's it. There's nothing else. Is this clear, guys? Everything here till now, is it clear? In spite of having stage fear, he attended public speaking class. Yes, that's correct, Sarjar. Great. Uh, Ravi Verma is asking for an example. Ravi Verma, can you hear me? Ravi Verma? No, you're not. Ravi Verma, your internet is not fine, maybe. I'll give you a very simple example if you want to join two opposite sentences. Okay. If you join two opposite sentences, I am hungry, I will not eat. These two are opposites. Again, I am hungry, but I will not eat. Okay. So this is how you use contrasting uh, connectors. In spite of being hungry, I'll not eat. Okay. Despite being hungry, I will not eat. Okay. Again, in spite of the fact that he is so hardworking, he never gets the taste of success. Okay. Despite driving carefully, I met with an accident. Good. So that's the thing. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Very simple. Cool. कोई भी दो ऑपोजिट सेंटेंस दिखें जिनका मतलब एक दूसरे से अपोजिट हो, मुझे भूख लग रही है लेकिन मैं खाना नहीं खाऊंगा. As simple as that. Cool. Okay. Here I have although and even though. Okay. Now guys, this is something extra that I have written here. Although and even though, they are also used in the same way like in spite of and despite to join the sentences, opposite sentences. Even though is just used to emphasize. Okay. Emphasize more. For example, even though, uh, look at this third one. Even though she spoke very quietly, he understood every word. So here I'm trying to emphasize, she spoke very quietly. Again, this is some slide that I have just given for reference. Okay. But you can use it in the same way. So what you can do is you can take a screenshot of this and you can add it to your um, uh, vocabulary list or connector list. Okay. And all those students who are a part of Leap Scholar, yes, I will provide you this PDF over the group, over the speaking club. Okay. Let's move on. Same is with though. Okay. This is a myth that though and although are different. No, there's no difference here. Okay. Though can also be used in the same way as although. Again, I have written this because I want you all to go through it. Okay. I'm not going to spend so much time here because I want to cover more part. This is about contrasting. This is one way of elaborating your answers. Okay. Anyway, um, okay, guys. Now there are more ways. I've been using this thing that okay, yeah, we are using contrasting keywords. What about we if we have to add more information? I want someone to come in and make a sentence with as well as. Can you join two of your ideas using as well as? Can anyone do that, please? Raise your hand. Yes, Jayesh.
Hello. Yeah, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, please.
Uh, I'm working in TCS as well as I'm planning for the study in Canada.
Okay, you're trying to join. I am working with TCS as well as I'm planning for further studies. Good.
Yeah.
Great. I like tea as well as coffee. Great.
Yep.
Good. Thank you. So guys, this is how we can add more information. Can anyone and also are very simple. We tend to use it a lot in our day-to-day life. I like tea and coffee. Also, I love to have some snacks with that, with tea and coffee. So you can elaborate onto your answers like this. Okay. What about the fourth one, guys? Who can answer? Okay, let's call. Yes, Suhail. Suhail. Mohammad Suhail. Okay, I think he's not there. Maybe Vishwin Anand.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the reason for me to attempt IELTS is for my higher studies, and another reason is for me to check my English proficiency.
Great, great. That's it. So one reason is this, and another reason is that. Cool. Okay. Now, guys, let's take a look at time phrases also. Okay. Okay. Guys, let's look at time phrases. When can we use time phrases, guys? There are so many time phrases written over here. Who can come and talk about this time phrases? How we can use this? Yes, Suhail. Mm. Suhail, you have to unmute yourself if you have to speak. Yes, Harshada.
Yes, sir. When we want to specify some and specify the time.
Like, can you use some of them and make a story or something like that?
Yeah. Nowadays, in our country, people are having interest in cricket as well as in in badminton. You can say.
Okay. Can you compare it with past? How was the scenario in the past?
Yeah. So in past, people are having interest only in cricket, but nowadays they started to taking interest in badminton also.
Great. So guys, you notice these certain words here. Okay, they are very important. You can always use these words to talk about past and to talk about present. For example, in the past, people used to love cricket a lot, but at the moment, or if we look at the present scenario, people they love to play lawn tennis, football, and other sports too. Right. So these are again time phrases. How we can look back at time. Right. Guys, is this clear? Are these two parts clear? Adding more information and time phrases. Anything that is bothering you here? At the moment, I'm attending IELTS class. I have completed masters at present, and I'm going to appear for IELTS. Yes, we can use currently also. Great. And I am amazed, guys. There are 110 students in the class, and they are only increasing. Thank you for tolerating me so much. Earlier, people used to like spending time with families. Nowadays, they are busy with work. Yes, we can talk about future also. We can use time phrases for future also. In future, this is going to be the scenario. How we can say that? Currently, people use cars which run on petrol. However, I think in future the scenario is going to change because Elon Musk has developed a car that run on charging. Arren is messaging, these days people love to talk about others rather than focusing on themselves. Yes, that can also be the answer. Great. Okay. Guys, is it clear? Okay. Okay, let's move on, guys. Most of the time, I must have, you must have this notion in your mind that I want to express my idea, but how do I express my idea? Okay. Can anyone come and make a sentence with any one of these? Express your idea properly, please. I need some more hands. Come on, guys. I don't want to see the repetition of hand. There are more than 110 students in the class, and I want someone who has not spoken. Yes, Gopi.
Hello.
Yes, Gopi.
Uh, Sir, can you give me some suggestion?
Okay. Why did you raise the hand then?
No, sir.
Hmm?
I have idea.
Hmm.
So actually, I
Try.
plan
Don't
to.
worry. Don't worry. Fall down. I'll help you getting up. Try.
Yes, sir. Um, in my childhood, I planned for to become a chartered accountant,
Hmm.
but uh, unexpectedly reasons I couldn't fail. I couldn't pass my CA exams,
No, no.
and
No.
uh,
I'm asking about this expressing ideas.
expressing idea.
Okay. Don't worry. Sai. Don't worry. Don't worry at all. We're going to help you with this. Rahul. Rahul, can you help him?
Yes, sir. I can.
Yeah, please help him.
I think one important thing uh, is to be confident
Okay.
by practicing.
For example, if examiner asks you, if you get a question based on why the pollution is increasing, so how you can express your idea? You can say something like this. Oh, I think one important thing uh, for the pollution, I think one important factor why pollution is increasing is because of deforestation, right? So this is how you can use to express ideas. How can we use this one? I guess one difference is, if you're trying to talk about the difference, I guess one difference between, yes, okay, Uma wants to say, I am going to call her. Yes, Uma. Yes, Uma, please go ahead. Aryan, Vishwin, Anand, come on, guys.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes, sir.
I guess one difference between the Lamborghini and the Bugatti is that Lamborghini is much shorter in height.
Much.
Shorter in height.
Okay, its height is less.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great.
So can I say?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I think one important thing nowadays is the excessive pollution that we are facing in our environment. So the one difference that we can bring is that by using electrical vehicles for transportation. So when we use electrical vehicles for transportation, I suppose the main difference between electrical vehicle and the internal combustion engine vehicle is that uh, there's no we can save the cost of fuel as well as we can be eco-friendly while traveling.
Great. Guys, you see what happened here just by using this one phrase at the beginning. You can elaborate your answer so much. I get so many queries from students that, sir, what to speak. It's not that you don't know what to speak. It's just that you don't have that click. This one click, and then yes, bam, way to go. Okay. Here, guys, again, this is about causes and solutions. How you can how you can talk about causes. I think, I guess the population, I think the pollution is increasing because of over usage of fossil fuels, something like this, right? We can use because, it was caused by, they all are used to give causes. Okay, causes means reasons. Okay, then we have solution. How can we give a solution? I think the best way to get uh, the best understanding of IELTS is to join Leap Scholar. Okay, something like this. This is just what came in my mind. Okay, I didn't really learn it. Okay, so we can use we can give examples also. I see most of the times the students are speaking and then they just get done with something. For example, in a cue card, if they're saying what was the trip that you went to, okay, so you talk about that trip and you can give some examples also, right, of what all you did, right? You can add, you can give examples to things. That's very important. That will again help you get fluent. Okay, for example, what can I say? I prepared for IELTS in a different way before I joined LeapScholar. For example, I read different books like Raymond Murphy, Michael Swan, so I can use it like this also. We can give examples. That is another style of speaking, good style of speaking. Okay. These are again certain words that you can use, how you can be clear. I want someone, okay, Jayesh. Jayesh?
Yes, sir. I can hear you, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jayesh. Jayesh, can you read this and make some sentences with this, please? Or
Yeah,
any story
sure.
you want to. Yeah.
Yeah, being clear. Should I read this or should I make the sentence first?
Read this, then make a sentence, please.
Okay, yeah, sure. You use this simple, natural expression to explain your point again more clearly or get your answer back on track. And what I mean is, what I want to say is, and as I was saying, uh,
Can you make some sentence? Any
sure,
story
sure.
that is coming in your mind, please
Yeah,
try.
yes, yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying my best, sir.
Don't worry, yeah.
Yeah, as I was saying about the obesity, and the obesity is the main disease or main problem that nowadays people are facing. So we should overcome by doing the exercise or by doing a yoga.
Okay.
What I want to say is that the population is now just growing in a fast pace in nowadays. So we should, I can say that
Very good. 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 Finish it.
we should spend we should always be more uh, focused on our career on that thing. And the another is what I mean is that the purpose of our life is to set our goal or to set our dream on higher basis.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. So, guys, sometimes you speak a lot, but towards the end, you want to be clear. For example, a very nice answer given by Jayesh also, right? For example, let's say uh, for your preparation of IELTS, you have to uh, work hard. You have to practice reading module, listening, speaking, and writing. What I mean to say is that you have to give your best. Okay, so you're being clear. I'm being clear.
Yeah.
Abrar is like obesity runs in his family. What I mean is no one runs in his family. Abrar Abrar is in a funny mood. He's like, I don't care about any class or anything. I'm going to crack my jokes. Okay. Again, guys, we have discussed about contrasting and concession in detail towards the beginning. I'm not going to dive into that. Yes, but I do have certain things here. Some examples how we can answer the question and how and there are certain comments also. Okay, so we are almost towards the end of the class and I see 110 student. That means you might have enjoyed the class. So I want now to make it even more fun. I want those students to raise their hands who have not spoken even once. Please, not even once. Guys, if you will raise your hand twice, I will know. I eat lot of almonds. I don't forget. Come on, guys. 107, 109 students, and I want new hands. I'll not begin with this till the time. Okay, yeah. Manindra Krishna.
Hello, sir.
Hi. Yeah, please. Uh, Maninder, for example, this is the question that an examiner asks you. Do you eat
Yes.
much fruit? Okay. So this is how you answered. Can you read it?
Yes, I do.
I love tropical fruits like mangoes and pineapples.
Okay. So guys, this is the comment. This is the comment from the teacher. We would not use, for example, in this type of sentence, which relates to our everyday life. So what you have to take care is while you are answering the questions in your uh, part one of IELTS speaking, which are based on your life. Okay. So don't try to speak in the way which you will not use to talk normally, because the purpose of IELTS is speaking is very simple. They want to see how, whether you would be able to survive in the English speaking environment or not. So you don't have to do anything fancy. So when you are speaking, try to use word like, and okay, don't say, oh, I like fruits. For example, mangoes, apples. Not a good style of speaking. That is not in the flow. It should be smooth. Great. Thank you. Now, guys, take a look at this second one. I want Dhanya. Yes, Dhanya. Do you think fast food is bad?
Yes, I do. It is eaten too often. It can cause problems such as heart disease or diabetes. Also, it can lead to weight problems, which are really common nowadays.
Okay. Can you read the comments by the teacher, please?
Yeah. You could use such as or for example in this sentence because the content is more serious. Please note that we don't use furthermore or in addition for speaking. Instead, we use also or and.
Yes, guys. So when you are speaking, I mean, honestly speaking, furthermore and in addition, grammatically they are not wrong. Okay, but use it in writing. Okay, speaking should be more smooth. How you speak normally, naturally. Okay, so try to elaborate your sentences using words like also, as well as, and. Give examples by using words like. Okay, okay. Look at this answer. I found this answer beautiful. The last one. Okay, I'm going to call Mehak. Yes, Mehak. Do children play similar games today that they played in the past?
No, I don't think they do. Before, children used to play simple games like hide and seek, or they used to play with simple handmade toys. But these days, kids tend to prefer computer games and their toys are battery operated.
Great. So guys, you notice this how the we learned some words to talk about time. So here how this person answered talked about before, now these days. Beautiful, very simple language, nothing fancy here, but yes, variety, like, or, and. So this is what we have to target, that we speak at length. If we are able to contrast it with past or future, doesn't matter. Yes, but do it. That's the best style of speaking. Yes, we can use earlier also, Asmita. Earlier, I used to be like this, but now I am like this. Okay. Now, guys, there are certain mistakes that the students do while using linking words. Okay, I'm going to call Manjunath. Manjunath.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, Manjunath, do you like going out with friends? Can you answer this,
yeah.
please?
Yes, I do. Firstly, I give me a chance to relax. Secondly, it can catch up on their news. Last but not least, it allows me the opportunity to visit a new place.
Okay.
Comment?
Okay, thank you, Manjunath. Guys, so you notice this thing here. This person is trying to speak very formally. This is the language that you use in writing, okay? Academic writing. You don't talk to your friends or anyone academically like this. Firstly, this, secondly, this. No, the better way to answer this would be what? Can you answer like this? Manjunath, can you read this,
Yeah,
please?
yeah. Yes, I do. It's a great being able to chill out and catching up with their news. Also, we often go out to new places, which I really enjoy.
Okay, now what is the difference between this one and this one?
The first one was quite formal, and the second was like little bit of
Yeah, here is the comment by the examiner that this answer was more natural and would be marked higher in IELTS speaking. The linking words are used appropriately. So guys, what we have to deduce and figure out from this slide is very simple, that we have to speak naturally. Okay, you also see my style of speaking. I don't speak like an American or a Britisher. I don't speak like that. My English is very basic, but yes, I'm able to express whatever I want to in a proper way. It's not haphazardous, it's not here and there, it's all aligned, okay, properly. So that's what we should be looking for.
Hello, sir.
Great. Thank you. Now, guys, there are certain key points here. We are towards the end of the session. Okay. As I said towards the beginning, that this aspect, this parameter of IELTS speaking, it accounts for 25% of your marks. Okay. Use linkers naturally and not formally. Okay. Spoken English at IELTS is assessed on how much you are able to speak naturally. And to speak naturally, change your environment. I'm reiterating this point. I tell it to all of my students. I can't emphasize on it enough. The more you speak, the better you get. Okay. And I would not shy away from saying this. When a child is born in America or England, that child doesn't join any company to learn spoken English. The only reason that child learns English is because of the environment, because of the surrounding. So this is what you have to do. Start watching English TV shows every day for 30 minutes. Okay. Start uh, getting along with people who have the same aim as you do. The more you speak, the better you get. The more you prone yourself to English speaking environment, results would be easier to get, trust me. Now again, the linking words or connectors or linkers, what they do, they help you structure the sentence, and they are going to help you speak. Okay. Also, one last thing that you all should know, that linking word, this like, use it in speaking. Okay. Don't use it in writing to give examples. Okay. For example, if you want to give examples in writing, so use the words like for example, for instance, for illustration, but don't write like in the IELTS writing part. Try to use like in speaking. Okay, guys, any doubts still here? Any doubts still here, guys? Yes, Manjunath.
Yeah, sir. Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the previous slide, what you showed me, like it was firstly, secondly, it was quite formal. You said me, right? Sir?
Yeah.
And in the second, in the below, you said me that it was quite natural, right?
Yes, it is natural.
Yeah. But what I saw is that what, like, yeah, you said it's natural, but don't you think it was completely plain? Because in the IELTS, we need to showcase our vocabulary and all kind of things, right?
Vocabulary is not the only thing that you have to showcase. Again,
we
this is, yeah.
Don't we use any kind of a fancy word or a difficult words? Or
you can, obviously you can, but this is a different parameter. This is under fluency and coherence. Okay. Vocabulary is different, lexical resource part is different, completely different.
Yeah.
Just because you use 20-30 good vocab words doesn't mean that you will get 9 band. You have to do equally good in all the 4 parameters. Okay. So today we have worked on fluency and coherence. We haven't touched vocabulary today.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Right.
Thank you.
Yes, guys, I'll share the PDF. Yes, we can use, for example, for instance, in writing. Okay. And some students are asking, how can I get ideas? Guys, haven't you seen my video on YouTube? I'm going to share that link with you if you haven't seen. I recorded that 15 minutes video so that you guys never struggle with making notes or how to get ideas. Guys, please subscribe to our Leap YouTube channel. I'm telling you, we don't just this is not the promotion and all. You can always subscribe it, and unsubscribe it whenever you want to, but I promise you the material that we upload, for example, the link that I have shared right now, you cannot find it anywhere. You cannot find it anywhere on the internet. This link, I can promise you on that, that this way of making notes, it's not there anywhere on internet. Okay. Yes, PDF, we are going to upload it on the Telegram group. Okay. So these are some more connectors which I found good. Okay, I'm not going to discuss that, but this is for students who really like to read and want to study even more. So you can take a screenshot of this if you want to. Okay. And yes, I think this is what everything comes to. Thank you. And the end. But yes, I'm not going to end it yet. I want people to ask me questions. I'm going to take questions for next 5 minutes maybe before I end this. Yes, Supali Kashyap.
Hi, sir.
Yeah. Hi.
Sir, can I get the PPT you were
Yeah.
teaching,
Yeah.
like
Yes.
examples, and there was lots of data that we used to.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to share it on our Telegram group. This Leap Scholar Telegram group.
Okay.
Hmm?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Guys, if you're not able to frame sentences properly, then we have Grammar Club also for that.
Sir, but there is no such kind of notification on our portal.
Guys, there is notification on your notice board. Okay. Always there is a notification. Guys just happen to miss it.
I was looking for that grammar club yesterday only, but I could not find that
Today there is a
on my
class again.
profile.
There is a class again. Okay. Join at
Okay.
4 p.m. Yeah. If you're not
Okay.
able to find the link, let us know. But it is there on your group description. Everything is there on your notice board.
Okay.
Yes,
I will check
everything.
it again.
Yeah. Okay. Guys, recording won't be provided of this class. Okay. And yes, we can answer the bullet points in the cue card in any order. It doesn't matter. It should be coherent, and you have to touch every point at least once. Okay. Guys, I have this humble request. Ask me doubts related to IELTS speaking or anything generally related to IELTS. If you have any other doubt related to classes and all, uh, then I mean, I don't think that's the right place. And yes, Rishabh is messaging me, guys. This is also there on YouTube Live. Okay, so obviously the recording would be there on YouTube Live. You don't need any link. It is there on our YouTube channel. This would be recorded, and you can always watch it. Guys, any doubt? Just let me lower down the hands first because I see. And guys, when you are done speaking, make sure your hand goes down. Yes. Yes, Sarkaj, please tell me.
Sir, what's the dress code for speaking day, sir?
You can wear anything semi-formal.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, anything semi-formal. Okay. Now, दूल्हा बन के भी मत चले जाना. अब ऐसा भी नहीं हो कि बिल्कुल इनफॉर्मल में ही चले जाना. ठीक है, दोनों चीजें मत करना. Anyone else, guys? Guys, please raise the hand. Yes, guys, raise the hand. That's how you can talk to me. Yes, Asmita.
I have a question regarding the cue card. So there are 3 points in cue card. So is there any specific limit if I talk about 2 sentences for 1 point, or how it will be?
You can watch that video, the link that I have shared. Okay. You everything is there in 14 minutes video. Okay. Make sure you follow the path properly. Okay. What I have talked. Trust me, it won't bother. Made the special video just for this.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Okay, I see. Yes, Harshada.
Yes, sir. While speaking, I'm feeling quite nervous, and due to the same reason, I cannot speak. I cannot gather the work and express my ideas. So that's why I'm
The
asking the
more you
question.
speak, the better you get. So practice,
Okay.
speak more, change the environment. That's the only thing you can do, right? You cannot
Okay, sir.
learn to swim without jumping in water.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true. Okay, sir. I will practice. Thanks.
Yes. Right. Need exposure, guys. More exposure. Yes, Aishwarya. Aishwarya Kapoor. Naved Saif.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Sir, actually, I'm already enrolled in 22nd February batch, and
Hmm.
sir, I recently gave my speaking slot, sir, and I was evaluated. But sir, when I asked that average how much band I will score, sir, I did not get any answer. They were just saying that you will score, you try practice more, you will score your band,
See,
sir. But how I will,
Aishwarya,
I will.
honestly speaking, to give the band, you have to practice all the three, part one, part two, and part three. And even before that, if you need a band, you get
Yes.
a band when you appear for an exam. Okay, when you are preparing, for example, there is no official match played between teams when they are practicing in nets. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so this is a practice thing, and whatever tips tricks we give in a speaking club, they are meant to help you cross 7 band. So whatever mistakes are pointed out, if you get rid of all those mistakes, that means you're going to cross 7 band. That's the general idea. That is the only reason a speaking club was formed.
Sir, how should I decide when should I give my IELTS exam?
Whenever you feel comfortable, trust me,
Okay, sir.
that's
Thank you.
your decision to take.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Great. Yes, Balu.
Sir, coming to the Q card session in the speaking, so when they ask us some about some particular concept, right? If we means if we are not having a certain points of talking up to some extent, right? We should talk about up to 2 minutes, and the topic that was given, if we covered within 1.5, can we go to the another topic, such as if you asked describe an memorable day in your life, can we say 2 memorable days?
Yes, if you can develop your answer properly by touching all the points, you can.
Or we should stand on the only one
No,
concept we
no.
should?
See, whenever you get a cue card, the idea is to touch all the points. Okay. The any way you want to touch, that's your style. Okay. That's your style. There is nothing about how you make the story. You can cook up the story any way you want to. You have to just take care of 4 parameters: pronunciation, grammar, vocabulary, and fluency and coherence. These are the 4 things on which we are assessed in IELTS speaking. There's nothing like task achievement or task completion.
Yes.
Okay.
No, sir. What my doubt is, when we get means the question is about if you asked describe
Yes,
an
yes. You can talk about 2 incidents if you want to. There is no harm in that.
yes,
Okay.
sir.
There is no harm. You
So
can.
can you please tell us in such a way that in a part one of speaking session means let it be speak like we can frame up to 1 or 2 sentences like that, or
For that, I have already covered YouTube live on part one, part two, and part three of speaking in detail. Okay.
okay,
You can get that on our YouTube channel.
okay, sir. And I am also a Leap Scholar student who has been attending to 2 batches.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Great.
And second thing is that as of before, can we can't get the bands for speaking evaluation?
Again, I'm saying the way we point out bands in a speaking club, it is there to help you all cross 7 band. Okay. So you can cross 7 band if you get rid of the mistakes which are pointed out in the speaking club. That's the idea. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So instead of focusing on band more, okay, focus on getting rid of the mistakes, because when you
Yes,
give
sir.
the right input, output, it gets automatically correct. Okay. So don't focus on what is not your job. Giving the band is the job of the examiner. Getting the thing done correctly is your job, and making things correct is our job. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
don't worry about it. Just get
Okay,
rid
sir.
of the mistakes which we are pointing out.
Okay, sir. Sure. Thank you so much.
Great. Yes, Navneet Singh.
Hi, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, please tell me.
Yeah. So my question is that sometimes unexpectedly a question comes which is completely out of my range. Like, for example, uh, there's a question about books, just hypothetically speaking, and I have no idea about it. Is it advisable that I can ask the examiner that, or maybe I start my answer saying I have no idea about
No.
it?
See,
Okay.
this is the list of 72 cue cards. Uh, I have just, I'm going to send it to everyone. Okay, just a second. Because in IELTS speaking, they are not going to ask you any question that requires a specialized knowledge. Okay, so there are certain cue cards that you should practice. Okay, here I have put it over the group. Check it. Practice as many cue
Thank you
cards
so
as you
much.
can. Okay,
Thank you. I'll
these
do
are
that.
72 cue cards. Practice them, so you'll have general idea. Okay, so you cannot
Sure.
really say in a cue card task, I don't know this, I haven't ever done this. You can cook up the
Sure.
story, because any question
Yeah.
there would not be out of the world. Okay, it doesn't require any specialized knowledge. All would be
Yeah.
general.
Yeah, like for example, not thank you for this document, sir. I'm sure it will be helpful. But my question was not from part two. Like sometimes in part one and two, three, I was just practicing. There was question like, oh, so what sort of, what is your favorite book? Something like that. I'm sorry, I'm not able to quote it rightly. But
So
I,
see, what you can do is, okay, you're asking in part one. So what you do, you can simply answer it like this. I don't really like reading books a lot. However, I I'm mainly into academic books, which help me
yeah,
get
yeah,
good marks.
got it,
Something
got it.
like this.
No, makes
Okay,
sense.
because
Yeah, yeah,
nothing would be out of the world,
yeah, yeah. Got you, got you. Yeah, I was just thinking in one direction. Makes sense.
right? Think
Got
more.
it. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you, sir. That was helpful.
Great. Yes, Mujib.
Actually, sir, someone asked my question and I got a very good answer.
Okay.
The last question was mine,
Great.
was the
Great.
same question. Thank you, sir. I love this session.
Okay, you're welcome. No, don't use fillers, guys. Fillers are not used in spoken English in IELTS. Okay. Yes, Arpana. Arpana. Grishma.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Grishma. Tell me.
Sir, in speaking club, ma'am is giving me the feedback that you should improve your pronunciation. Then for that, what I should do?
I told you already. Start watching English TV shows. Prone yourself to English.
Okay.
Prone. Expose yourself to English. Okay. That's the only way.
Okay, sir.
Right.
Fine.
It's not that. Do you think I can speak Chinese without actually learning Chinese or speaking in Chinese? Tell me.
No.
English is not any different. English is same. The more you speak, the better you get. That's the idea. Start watching English shows.
Okay, sir. Fine.
Cool. Okay, guys, there is no shortcut. I cannot give you any medicine for this. That I'll ask you to take it and tomorrow you'll start speaking English. It's not like that. Yes, Naved Saf.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. It
Mm-hmm.
was a very, very good session. Thank you for everything you have teach us.
Mm-hmm.
My query is very, very general, sir. I watch English movies and English web series.
Mm-hmm.
I my habit is reading books, and I have to write so many articles in English language.
Mm-hmm.
But I am very feeling hesitation to speak.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
have
okay.
vocabulary in my mind and uh, sentence structure are there, but
So Navid, I tell you one thing. What you are trying to say is that I have all the utensils to cook. I have all the raw material, but I am just scared that I will burn the food.
yeah,
Right? You
right.
have to burn the food before you can actually make it into good food. Honestly. So don't be scared of falling down. Fall down.
So I
Then
have to dive into the sea of English.
yes, Obviously, you have to fall down. Do you think I was like this since forever? No, there's no shortcut. You have to fall down. Then only you can get up. Very simple.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Hello. Yeah, hi.
Yes. Yeah,
So
Rishabh.
this is Rishabh. So we have some doubts from YouTube as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Biju, he who wants to ask if they ask us anything unaware or we don't know the answer, what should we do? Should we pretend or should we go with the truth?
See, honestly speaking, you cannot just say that I don't know the answer. Okay, you cannot say it. I don't know the answer, or I'm not aware about this, because as I said that the questions that are there in IELTS speaking, they do not require any specialized knowledge. So what you can do is you can cook up the story. Okay, or you can speak from the experience of some other person. Okay, you can make that story as your story. That should be the style of speaking. You can't really say that I am not aware about this or I don't know this, because again it means that you haven't practiced enough, right? So we have a list of cue cards. You can go through that. Also, if there is any specific question uh, that is bothering you, let me know. I'll give you the approach for that. Please tell me if there is any specific question. For example, as a student was talking about book, that person did not that person doesn't read books. So yes, but we do read books. We can talk about academic books, the book that we read in school, anything. But the question cannot be anything out of the world. That's for the fact when it comes to IELTS. Any question, guys? Come on, tell me. Um, any question that you don't know how to answer, fire it up. I'll tell you the approach. Yes, Rishabh, does that student have a question?
No more questions from YouTube, I guess. People are not posting it there. So
Great.
I think
Okay.
we're good to go. Yeah.
Okay, guys. So I hope you all enjoyed the class, right? And yeah, if you have any more doubts, please join our Telegram group. And I am there with the name Mohammed. You can message me the doubts. I'll address all the doubts. Okay. I hope you all enjoyed the class. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Bye bye.